So hello YouTube world, welcome back to the workshop. Project I want to do for you this week is this, what I call an idiot stick, stupid stick. Just a little fun project really. All it is you've got two pieces, you've got a tube, you've got a barrel, and I suppose you call that a piston, and I've got a little cut in there, rubber band on there. And what you do is you give it to your friends, tell them to put it in, give it a quarter turn anti-clockwise, quarter turn clockwise, back to the middle, pull it out, and it springs back in. But when they try it, they're going to be put it in, twist in, pull it out, and nothing happens at all. So watch the end of the video, I'll show you how it works. Or if you don't want to watch it, just skip to the end. But you will miss all the good bits. You'll miss all the wood turning. And what I'm going to use for this is this piece of ash. I cut this up off of another piece, and as you can see, I've cut it too close to the centre of the tree. And when it's dried, it's split right the way down through there. Which I could get a small bowl in either side of that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on the bandsaw. I'm going to cut it down the middle to start with, and then I'm going to cut some strips off, pretty much square, and then we'll get it back onto the lathe. So at the moment, I've got a piece of ash in there. I've got my pinch-holes on that end, and a revolving centre on that end, and the first thing for me to do is turn that into a cylinder. So I just drilled right the way down through there with a 10mm drill, so it's hollow all the way down through. I'll just sand it, and I need to start with a 180. $40, $320, $400, and $600. The sand and sealer. Bit of eye web. Bit more sand and sealer. So we're using embellishing wax. We seem to be using it for everything else these days. So we have the hole right through the middle. The second piece, try that. Tiny bit more. bit more. And that's pretty good. Won't bother sanding that one. A little bit of wax, there's enough left on there for what I want. And that bit is finished pretty much. So all that's left to do on this one now is just turn the head on this, where I just curve the end over. As you see, what I've actually done is moved it at the jaw slightly, and I left the hole in the end so that I knew that I could pick up on my revolving centre. So now I'm just going in with my 3mm parting off tool just to mark, just to give me an index point really. That's about as far as I need to go. So now I come in with my small spindle gauge, and I just want to roll this end over. And if you notice on here, the spindle gauge that I'm using, as I'm coming from, just rolling the gauge over, and that automatically gives me that curve as that drops down there. Just turn it over, just pick up the cut there, go through, roll it over, and just drop down into the end, just to give me the end, the curved end of my piston. Now I want quite a steep curve on here, and it also needs to be well sanded and well polished, and you will see at the end of the video why this is so important. I'm just starting off with, I think it's about 180 sandpaper, just sand that down, and then I'll work up through the grits to about 600, and then I'll come back with sand and sealer and wax just to make sure it's nice and shiny and nice and smooth. So this is all finished now, it's sanded, polished, and I'm just going in there with the parting off tool just to take it off. What I've done is I've left a small piece of wood on there because in a minute I need to turn a small bung to go in the bottom of that pillar, or the bottom of the tube, just to seal the tube up. So I'll turn that down to around just under 10mm so it fits in that hole, just to seal everything up. So there we go, YouTubers, what I call an idiot stick. And what you do, I've actually just put a little hook on the end of there. Can you see that? I don't know if that shows up. You can put that in there. I did mine on the sander. You could do that with a file, tuning hacks or anything like that would do it. And then all you do, give that to your friends, tell them to put it in there, give it a quarter turn anti-clockwise, quarter turn clockwise, back to the middle, pull it out, springs back in. Your friends are going to get hold of it, they're going to put it in, twist it, pull it, nothing whatsoever. Because the secret lies in squeezing that together. Squeeze that end piece, and that's what makes it spring back in. Rubber band does absolutely nothing at all except confuse people. Little project. Kids love this. I don't know how long I've been down here. Not even an hour, I don't think. You make those. I've sold those at craft fairs. They sell really, really well. People love them. Make it out of all your scraps of wood. as I say, don't take long. Just a fun project, really. So there we go, YouTubers. I've been Steve Howe. I can't even say this has been a fun couple of hours because it's not even been that. But any time I get spent on my lathe is fun for me. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.